morning, everyone. Welcome to Chair Yoga at the Cancer Support Community. It is the second Thursday in the month of November. Does anybody know the date? 13th. We're so glad you've joined us. You can tell we're in the studio because wrong way. Fish are over here. That's kind of our little. We know where people are. It's kind of fun. The holiday season is here. It's going to go really fast, and I'm very proud of you guys for taking this hour to give yourself, so that maybe it'll be a fun time this holiday season. Shake your hands, everybody. There you go, just like that. Maybe you bounce your knees a little bit. Maybe we get a little of this going. It's still chilly outside, so sometimes you just need to get flow into the fingertips and into the toes. And when you're ready, just anchor. So my feet are flat on the floor. I'm looking straight ahead. My hands are on my knees. And centering is about going inside. Centering is about leaving out there what's out there. The car ride here, the walk here, the conversation last night, the conversation you're going to have this afternoon, the grocery list you're going to work on, that just stays outside just for 45 minutes. I'm looking straight ahead. I'm anchored. I feel comfortable in my chair. I have good posture, and I'm gonna gently close my eyes at least part of the way. And when I do that, that gives me this opportunity to go inward. Like, dive in and see if you can find your breath. The breath and the heartbeat, they hide. There's no need for them to be in the forefront. They're always in the background because they just happen naturally. We don't have to ask them to happen. So I'm thinking what we should do is bring the breath to the foreground. Maybe you have to attach a color to it so you can see it, so you can focus on it. And once you've got the breath, once you've got a focus on it, what's it look like? Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it stressful? Is it easy? There are no right or wrong answers here. Maybe it has a longer inhale or a longer exhale. We just find the breath and we look at it, we observe it. And one of our breaths we're going to do today in our centering practice is to just take that breath wherever it is and let's make it soft and gentle. Let's make it even on the inhale and even on the exhale. For me personally, that's going to be a 1, 2, 3 on the inhale and a 3, 2, 1 on the exhale. Soft and gentle, warm and comfortable, even inhale, even exhale. And on this breath, no need to hold. So imagine that it's just like the waves that you see at the beach where the water rolls in and then just immediately it rolls right back. There we go. Easy, calm, gentle, even inhale, even exhale. It's a breath we use quite frequently during the day. Maybe we're sitting down for a cup of tea, or to begin a phone conversation with family or friends. The second breath we're going to practice today, we're going to work on, is a breath that is almost identical, except it's deeper and fuller. So for me, I'm going to change that 1, 2, 3 to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the inhale. And then a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the exhale. Bigger, fuller. But it's still soft and gentle, warm and comfortable. With an even inhale and an even exhale. And we're still sitting up straight in our chair because we have good posture. There are side effects to this breath. You may actually feel more awake. You may have to cough a little bit to clear your throat, but we're getting a bunch more oxygen in and a bunch more carbon dioxide out. So we're a little bit more alert, ready to go. I think about this breath, or I use this breath when I get in the car. This is the one, rather than my cup of tea breath, this is my in the car breath. There are two more breaths we're going to do today in our centering piece. And both of them are going to deal with how do I deal with the craziness of the outside world. Okay. The first one we're going to do is we're going to keep that 5-count inhale, full breath, paying attention. We're in the car, driving north on Route 1. And then somebody cuts me off, or somebody tries to get across 3 lanes of traffic. And so I'm going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to add an extra 1, a 1, and a 1. So we're extending the exhale, but we're keeping everything else the same. Soft and gentle, warm and comfortable, big full breath, big full exhale, but we extend the exhale. And when we do that, I like to tuck my belly button. I like to do, I'm getting ready for the family photo breath. Suck it in. What that does is that empties out a little bit more air. And on that extended exhale, it also helps you drop your heart rate. And it's usually just a beat per minute, but it's helpful. I know it lowers the blood pressure, a degree or two. And the other thing it does for me personally is it just makes me feel better on that. Oh, just for those little couple ones. It's resonant. There you go. So the fourth and final breath we're going to work on today is one that we've learned from our friends in class here, and then we just actually, I think I found it in the movie. But it's a military breath. It's one that they use in the service, and I hope I get this right, but we're going to do a 4-count on the inhale. So sitting up straight, good posture. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop and hold. And then we count 1, 2, 3, 4 on the hold. And then we begin to exhale to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we hold again to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. When I first taught this, I think I tried to teach it in a triangle. Now we're actually, after going back and getting some reference points, it's going to be a square. So think of it 1, 2, 3, 4 on the inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the hold. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the hold. So let's do 3 of those, okay? I don't need to count for you. You can do that. So go ahead. And gently, gently open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and your toes, welcome yourself back to the mat. And again, that 4-count breath, I don't know if there's a technical term for that or if anybody knows, but those 2 breaths are breaths that we use to to de-escalate, to lower the pressure, to lower the anxiety, the greatness. And I just think find the one you like, find the one that works best for you, and there we're gonna go. All right, everybody, we're sitting up straight. Okay, that's what we're doing. I'm just gonna adjust this camera just for a little, there we go. We're sitting up straight. We're in good posture. I'm anchored right here on my hands, and we're just gonna go ahead and look up. And on the exhale, we're looking down. You guys got this. And we're paying attention to what our body's telling us right now. Okay. What's the neck telling you? There we go. We're inhaling back to center, and then on the exhale, we're going to look out over the left shoulder. And you're going to remember that we only go as far as our body says, okay, that's where we want to stop. We call that resistance as opposed to pain. There we go. We're playing in that area of resistance. Oh, I like it. I'm back. And again, you all know that it's not important that we cadence this together. Okay. So what's important is that you're paying attention to what your body's telling you. And you're honoring it. There we go. Back to center. Bring the opposite hands up to the shoulders. Excellent. Wonderful. We're sitting up straight. We're still in good posture. Going to inhale up, and then on the exhale, we're going to drop the left ear towards the left. Oh, the left shoulder towards. Back up on the inhale. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. There we go. Nice. Exhale, inhale. Easy peasy. There we go. Back to center. On the inhale, gently lower the chin down towards the heart, and then just do this really gentle neck roll. Oh. And the opposite direction. I loved when one of my instructors called this Rice Krispies, because you can hear the snap, the crackle, and the pop. Oh, there we are. Back. Great. We're going to let those hands come down. We're going to shake them out just a little bit. Going to do shoulder rolls. Okay, looking straight ahead. Inhale the shoulders up towards the ears, roll them back. Oh, yeah. Inhale the shoulders up, roll them forward. I think that I think this opening part of our yoga practice is so important. Because when we get into working a little harder in the lunge, there you go, everybody. Good job. Wonderful, wonderful. One more time. Great. Right hand comes to the front of the left shoulder, not on the top, but in the front. And it's to prevent that left shoulder from getting too squirrely. Okay. So the left hand comes up, and we're just letting that left arm roll out wherever it wants to go. There we go. Yeah, that's it right there. Good, 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 good. Nice. Oh, left hand comes to the front of the right shoulder. Ooh. Ooh, this this field of resistance over here is a lot more present than on the other side. There we go. Good job, everybody. Okay, good, great, good. So I find when I'm out driving the car for more than an hour, locomotion is such a big help to me. I guess I have a tendency to hunch over the wheel or whatever, but we're going to put our hands straight out like this. And then I'll turn sideways. I want you to drop your elbows down just a little bit. There we go. This is the inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the elbows in towards the torso. And then when we get them into the rib cage, just pinch the shoulder blades. Yeah. Inhale out. There we go. Oh, great. Let's just keep that up a little bit. You know, when you're doing your private practice at home, you just do as many as that works for you that day. You know, you might just say, hey, I just need to do this one exercise on my car brake when I stop driving. All right. Or it may be something you do 5 or 10 times. Pinch the shoulder blades to look up, everybody. Look down. Look up. Hands come up to what we call sun salute. All right. And then we're just going to forward fold and rest the forearms on the thighs or the knees. Yeah. Nice job. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee, right back up to sun salute. And then we're going to exhale on the way down. Oh, I like it. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. All right. Runner stretch. Left hand comes straight out. It's going to come across the center line of the body. So the inside of the right elbow is going to try to grab something. Okay. It could be your forearm today. Depends on how it's going. But we're going to do that. So we have an extended left arm. That's this one right out here. We're looking at the right palm. And I want you to inhale, sit up straight. I want you on the exhale to bring that right palm towards the right side of the face, the right ear, wherever. There we go. And then just let everything just cascade down. Yeah. Up, across, something grabs something. There we go. And down. Up, across, something grabs something. There we go. Right palm towards the right side of the face, right eye, whatever works best for you in terms of description. And down it comes. Great. Right hand comes up. Cross center line, left, inside left chest. Oh, feeling totally different for me. And down. Up. Sitting up straight, good posture. Oh, we're really getting the shoulder blades to open right now, inside those shoulders. One more time on this one. Across. There we go. Right hand fully extended, bringing that. Yeah, that's it. Just let's just let that one sit for a minute. And down we come. Okay, good. Shake your hands, everybody. Yeah, I like it. Well, even though Nina's not here, okay, and she hasn't Venmo'd me her money yet, so I don't know what that's all about. But we're still gonna do goalposts, everybody. There we go. Good. You know, these are triceps, these are the biceps. They're gonna just try to stay as stationary as possible. And then the rest of the arm, the fingertips, the wrists are gonna just roll down, and we're gonna inhale up and down. Still working the shoulders. Can't you feel it? And hear little clicks and clacks. One more time, I think. And down. Inhale up, sun salute, everybody. So we're going to just widen the knees just a little bit so that the arms can sort of slide between there. You don't have to go over very deep or very far. You can if you want, but we're just beginning to do that opening there. Excellent. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Good job. Okay, I'm going to switch this rotation just for a second. We're going to go to the Titanic right now because I just feel like that's where we should be. Grab the side of your chairs, okay, with your hands so that you're good and secure. I want you to share your heart with the world. That means lift your heart up and share it out with the world. Yeah. So we lift our heart up. That means good posture. And then reach out with it. We're holding onto the side of the chair so we don't fall off. We're pinching the shoulder blades, and down it comes our cascades. There we go. Relax. Share your heart with the world. This is the Titanic. You know where this comes from. And down. Oh. And we're going to do one more. Share your heart. That's it. Pinch the shoulder blades. Go ahead and look up. And look down. Keep pinching the shoulder blades. Look up. You're looking at the ceiling. Inhale up, sun salute, and we're going to widen the knees, and we're just going to go ahead and forward fold. There we go. Oh, yeah. Hang here just for 1 second. Oh, I like it. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Yeah, there we go. Shake it out, everybody. The one we skipped over, or we changed in the rotation or the sequencing, is seated eagle. Okay, so. All right, so the right hand comes up. It looks like this from the side. Again, tricep is trying to run parallel. The left hand is going to come up. Our goal is to get the two elbows together. If this is what you got today, that's fine. But if you can get this, okay, and you can hold on to one wrist or one arm, that's awesome. And it's important to keep the elbows together because that will isolate the asana or the pose. So keep the elbows together and inhale and lift up, even if it's only an inch or two. And then exhale and down, keeping the elbows together, even if it's only an inch or two. Inhale up and down. We're going to inhale up for the third time. We're going to reach as far up as we can, right? And then there's the eagle part right there. Excellent. And down we come. She already knew what I was going to ask. Okay, it's the left hand that comes up now. There we go. And again, tricep looks like this. So now we're bringing over that right elbow to try to get next to the left elbow. This is really harder for me. And I'm going to try to do that, but if I end up side by side, it's perfectly fine. And keeping the elbows together, lift up. Elbows together, let it just sink. Inhale up. Elbows down and sink. Inhale up, reach, 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 and show us the eagle, everybody. There it is. Woo. And down we come to the cascade, shake everything out. Maybe a little helicopter here, just like moving side to side, just, it's a little hard to do a really good helicopter in a chair, but there we go. There we go. Just let everything kind of roll in and do what it's supposed to do. Okay. So my observation in my head, which happens pretty quickly, is the shoulders are looser and better than they were when I started, and the neck is looser and better. So I want to start working on this torso part. Okay. So we're going to halo. Right hand grabs the right side of the chair, and we're going to do left-handed halo. There we go. What does that look like? It looks like this. If it's out here, it's fine. There's no need for it to come back here because that would just throw off the focus of the asana. But here we are, and this is the bicep, this is the ear. So what we want to do is we want to just narrow that gap. And down it comes. Inhale up. Narrow the gap. Down it comes. Inhale up. Narrow the gap. Down it comes. Left hand onto the chair. Right halo. And down. Up. And down. Up. Great job, everyone. Down we come. Inhale up, sun salute. We're going to widen those knees so we can just go ahead and forward fold. Just wherever those arms want to go, wherever the body's going, I'm really good with all of that. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Okay, so we started working on the rib cage. Excellent. Seated twist. Earlier on in our practice, we did this twist. We looked to the left and we looked to the right. But now we're going to twist with the torso. We're going to lead with the shoulders. So bring your right hand over on top of your left knee. Put your left hand straight out. Now we're going to follow this left hand, this left thumb, whatever focus point you have. We're going to follow and open it to the left with the twist. Oh, yeah. And then when you get back to the point where you go, okay, that's that point of resistance I feel, just remember your right hand is on your left knee. And then on the exhale, we're going to come back to center on. Open. Inhale, sitting up straight, good posture. Exhale, back. Open. Exhale, back, drop the left hand onto the right knee. Right hand comes straight up, everybody. And then we're gonna open to the right. Remember, we're twisting it down. You guys, I'm watching here. You guys are doing great. And the other beautiful part is that we don't need to sync this together. You just do, you might do 4 and I might do 3. Who knows? But you're paying attention to what your body's telling you. And when you think you've gone as far as you can, you remember that your left hand's got a hold of your right knee and you get an extra 1/8 of an inch. And then you bring that right hand on top of the left knee. You look straight ahead and you're going to look up. And then on the exhale, you're going to let your chin drop down towards your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Sun salute, everybody. Widen the knees. Just go ahead and, yeah. Notice how we're getting just a little bit further down, right? This is a good thing. We're getting down there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, excellent. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Go ahead and put our feet straight out. I'll slide back just a little bit. You still won't see my feet, but it'll be okay. I'm scooching back in my chair for the first time. Okay, I'm getting back there. I'm letting my heels of my feet reach out. I'm grabbing the sides of my chair with my hands. And what I want to do, you can either lift your legs up off the floor and do this, or you can let the heels stay on the floor. I really don't care. Point the toes, flex the heels. Point, flex, point, flex. Notice where just notice when, point your toes and hold. Okay, notice where the stretch is. And now flex your heels. And notice where you feel the stretch. Yeah. Point the toes and roll the ankles. Oh, this is always so goofy, right? I got one ankle that just doesn't want to go anywhere. And in the opposite direction. Yeah. Nice clicking over here. All right, great. Let the heels come back, everybody. There you go. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. A seated side stretch, okay, not a twist, but a side stretch. And I'm still working on this in my head. Right hand grabs the right chair, left hand comes straight up, okay? And what we want to do is we want to stretch the left side of our rib cage, but we also want to stretch the right side. So I'm not going to curve under like this, all right? What I want to do is I want to reach and stretch and then also stretch on this right side. Obviously, it's not going to be as big, but we're reaching with the whole torso up. And then down it comes. Oh, here we go. Reach straight up and stretch, 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 stretch. Trying to stretch both sides of the torso. And then down. Left hand grabs the chair. Right hand comes straight up in the air. And we're reaching, reaching, reaching. So we're stretching the right side really good. We're stretching the left side, not so much, because of the way we're doing this. And down. One more time. Stretch, 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 stretch. Oh, and down it comes. Yay. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I know you all have been waiting all class for seated pigeon. I know that it's just what you have dying to do. Bring that right ankle above your left knee, everybody. There you go. Left hand's going to grab a hold of that left ankle so it doesn't slide off. And then the right hand is going to push away. And you might want to think about scooting back in your chair for this one. It might give you a little bit more leverage. Push that right knee away while you're sitting up straight. Wow. And then, if you think you're okay and you're safe, go ahead and forward fold, but make it a straight back forward fold. All right, we don't want to roll into this. We just want to do, we want to just lean forward. Oh, while you're pushing the right knee away, holding on to the right ankle with the left hand, and you're kind of leaning into this. Oh, yeah, there we go. Drop that right hand down. It's always one I have to work at. Some people don't have to work at that at all. They're really good at that. Me, I'm a mess there. Right hand's got a hold of the left ankle, left hand. I'm still scooched back into my chair. left hand is pushing away at the left knee. Okay, there we go. Pushing away at the left knee. And when I think I'm doing pretty good there, then I think about doing a flat back forward fold, which just means leaning in a little bit. Oh, and down we come. All right, everybody, good job. Yeah, excellent. So we're gonna do our single knee lift, and we're gonna do the single knee lift and roll it. Okay, so looking straight ahead. So on the exhale, and again, now I've come back off the back of my chair. Now I'm kind of seated, really, really good posture. On the exhale, I'm gonna lift the left knee. I'm gonna grab it with both hands. I'm gonna lift it even higher. And when I get it as high as I think I can go, all of this on the exhale, I'm gonna roll into this. And then down. Lift, grab, lift. Roll in. And down. And lift, grab, and lift. Roll in. And down. Going to the right side. You know what we're doing. Exhale. Lift, grab, lift. Roll in. Inhale down. Lift, grab, lift. Roll in. Inhale down one more time. Lift, grab, lift. Get it as high as you can, roll in. And down we come. Wonderful job, everybody. Oh yeah, I love it, I love it. Let's just throw in another sun salute here. Shake your hands, just make sure you're good, make sure everything's fine. Inhale up, sun salute. And forward fold, let it all happen. Let everything roll down in there, wherever it goes, it's all good. Yeah. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Gently come up. We're gonna go to cat-cow. But first we gotta go to staple, right? There we go. So, move your shit around.
He's not hydrated yet.
Oh. Yeah, you brought up a really good point. I haven't taken a hydration break. Oh, okay, take a break. Better take another sip. Why do we do that? Really great question. As we open up our systems, as we move, as we stretch, we're starting to break up these toxins. They're kind of blocking things. And we just need to keep hydrated so we can flush that stuff out of the system. Okay, we know what stable is. Hips are above the knees, which are above the ankles. Shoulders are above the elbows, which are above the wrist. We've got a really good solid grip on the chair. It's on the side of the chair. And if you were to look at us, we just got like a flat back, right? That's what it is. So what we're gonna do is on inhale, we're gonna look up. And when you do that, there's that natural little curve that just happened in the lower back. And now we're gonna arch our back like a Halloween cat. That's the exhale. Inhale up the count, look up. Exhale, arch your back, Halloween cat. Oh. Up. So what we're really doing is moving the 33 vertebrae. The arms aren't moving much, the legs aren't moving much. We're just manipulating those 33 vertebrae, and they're being moved wherever they need to be moved. This time we look up at the wall in front of us, and when we do that, we're gonna put the left foot back. Just put it back as far as it will go. Don't worry about anything. It can be on the floor like mine is, or it can be up in the air like Kim's is. Okay, but then the minute it gets back there, bring that left knee in, look down. That's on the exhale. Back out, look up. Exhale, bring in, look down. Back out, look up. Exhale, in, look down, back out, look up. There we go. Everybody look straight ahead. See if you can give me an elevated, there you go. I want to see that. And down it comes. Going to the right side, look up at the wall in front, right foot back. Exhale, bring the right knee in, look down, back out, look up. There we go. Back out, look up. I think we should do this one right before Thanksgiving dinner. Lift that right extended right leg, look it up, get it up, get it up. Yeah, good job, everybody. All right, here we go. It's gonna go up to our tippy toes. If your hands are a little achy or something, you can shake your wrist out a little bit. Up on the tippy toes, out to the left, back, out to the left, back, out to the left, which I'm still looking down at the chair. On the third one, what I want to do is look up at the wall in front of me and swoop that left leg behind the right leg out to the side. Nice little twist going there. And back out to tippy toes. Out to the right, back in, out and in, out. Look up at the wall, swoop that right leg behind, out to the side. Yeah, perfect, everybody. We're coming back to tippy toes. Okay, we're gonna make sure you're up on your tippy toes. This time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll back or rock back onto the heels. Okay, then we're gonna look up at the wall and bend the knees. Oh. Off the tippy toes. Rock back onto the heels, bend the knees, look up at the wall. Yeah, that's it. One more time, up on the tippy toes. Roll back onto the heels. Okay, now look at the wall in front of you. What do you think? Can you put your left hand on your left knee, right hand on your right? That's a pretty stable pose, right? Go, good. Back to staple, everybody. Oh, I love it. Love it, I love it, I love it. Wonderful. Step that left foot in towards the chair. Okay, look up at the wall. And we're gonna hop that right leg back wherever it's comfortable. Don't worry about it. So this is lunge, okay? This is what we're doing. We have a left knee, a left shin in close to the chair. We have an extended right leg. We're looking at the wall in front of us. We have to remember that the right leg is extended so the left hand stays down. Okay, that's a counterbalance move. So if you want to move that right hand on top of the left knee, you can, but remember you have to look straight ahead. And then already, everybody in class has already gone to this. They've already moved up to here. That's it. That's perfect. Stretch it. Oh, good balance, everybody. Left hand down, right hand down. Hop that right leg back, but just come back to staple. Step back with the lunge left foot. Walk the right leg in towards lunge. Look up at the wall. And we're going to hop that left leg back. Okay, so what leg is back? Left. That means the right hand stays down. Left hand on the knee. Take your time. Up it comes. Yay! Down come. All right, everybody. Hop that left knee back to staple. Slide the right leg back. And what we want to do is we want to come back up on tippy toes. And we want to just go ahead and drop. Roll right back onto your heels. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Look straight ahead, and then we're gently going to come up. Oh, wonderful. All right, everybody, here we go. Gonna work the other chair. The other side of the chair. Sorry, not the other chair.
What other chair?
What other chair? You didn't tell us we had to bring two chairs, Reber. That's our old. Okay. We're going to separate out balance and tree. Okay, today we've been sliding them together, but I'm going to separate them out there. So what that means is we're just going to go to mountain pose first. Okay, and I want to hold mountain pose. Okay, shoulder or the feet are shoulder width apart. I'm looking straight ahead. I have to remember to breathe, and I got to remember to look straight ahead. And the energy from my waist down is grounding my feet. The energy from my waist up is lifting me taller, making me more like a mountain. I'm tall. And you put your hand on your left, on the chair, just for a minute. And just let this breathe. And when we do that, okay, you need to trust your left hand. All right, because I want you to close your eyes. Trust the left hand. Gently open your eyes. Now we're going to move into tree. What does tree look like for you? Could be different than me. I would start with the outside heel. Lift that outside heel and evaluate what's that look like. That might be good. Maybe you bring your hands up like this and you're a nice tree and you're great shape. Or maybe you take that right foot and put it on top of your left foot. I don't know. But you gotta, are you breathing and are you looking straight ahead? That's the key. You might be bush with your hands down here. Might be Christmas tree, right? That could look like a, sort of like a, well, not really, sorry. Or we're up in the air, like one of those river birches. There we go. And down we come. Excellent, everybody. Go to the other side of the chair. Remember, you want to ground down from the waist. You want to lift up from the waist. Get your mouth post first. Remember to look straight ahead. Remember to breathe. Now you can go to that outside left heel and say, okay, what am I doing? And you're doing this whole processing thing. You know, you're deciding, not me. And maybe today your balance today is with your right hand on the chair the whole time. And there's nothing wrong with that. And out we come. So before we start Shavasana, there are two things that I would like to just remind you of or tell you. I'm gonna get a little closer here. The two things I want to remind you of is that there's always a weaker and a stronger side on balance. And balance is a struggle all the time. We're asking a body that was meant to be on all fours to stand on these little wobbly feet and use the outsides, the insides, the balls, and the heels of the foot to keep you balanced, all of us, the whole big, huge part of us. That's tough, okay? So balance is not easy. It's something that we have to work at. And the second thing is, you're doing great. You guys are just doing wonderful. So let's do Shavasana, right? That's what I want. I want to see if I can get in here and if I can share some music with you guys. All I have to do is find the share button. There it is. And it's going to be an advanced share and it's going to be the, oh, there it is. Let's see if we can find all this. There we go. All right. Everybody good? Everybody set? Me too. I'm going to invite you to let it all go. There's nothing to worry about. gently, quietly. Easy on yourself, wiggle your fingers and toes and welcome yourself back to the mat.